Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video, I'm going to be showing off my Nullscape X DOORS item skin bundle concept. Before we get started, I like to say this is completely a concept, it's not real, it isn't planned to be real, and it's just something I made for fun. Anyway, let's get started. First up, we have the baby bulk light. For the inspect animation, you would turn the bulk light facing you, and it would play the baby dash sound. When you turn the light on or off, it plays the dash warning sound. On the wall, it'll print out a baby, and the light color is pink, like the baby. And for the chromas, we have Voidbound and Tantrum, which does pretty much all the same things, except the colors, sounds, and light print are all adjusted to match the separate models. That's it for the baby bulk light, but next up is the cadence clock, and I didn't draw it because it's so complicated, but it looks like, or it's supposed to look like this. For the sounds, for the ticking sound, it'll make the cadence tick. The alarm is when he's angry. When you place it down, it's like spawning an instrument, and when it's broken by figure, it'll be the instrument collect sound. And next up, we have the Trip Mine Strap Light. For the inspect animation, it's just the default. Toggle sound is diffuse kit. The light print on the wall is the Trip Mine, and the light color is Trip Mine Purple. For the chromas, we have the C Mine chroma, which has default inspect animation. Toggle sound is when you activate a C Mine. The print on the wall is just the C Mine. And the light color is the activated C Mine red, which, if you don't know, looks like this. And that's it for those two. Next up, we have the Guardian Crucifix, which is my personal favorite. For the crucifix color, it'll be a gradient of pink like the Guardian. The sound will be the Guardian moving. The inspect animation will hold it up in front of you, and the Guardian will shoot bullets and also will play the sound. And for the chromas, we have the Voidbound chroma, which is, I really like the design for this one. I think I did well drawing this. And for the color, it's a purple and black gradient. For the sound, it's just the moving sound. Inspect animation is the same, but it shoots the purple bullets instead. Anyway, next up is the Mart Buddy. And the Mart Buddy, its click animation is it'll stick its tongue out and make the Mart ambient sound when it's like moving and around. For the inspect animation, it'll like do the Mart slide thing where it spins in a circle and it will play the sound as well. And that's it for those two. Next up is the nil lighter. And I know this isn't shown in the drawing, but when the lighter is off, you actually won't see its eye because it'll like when it's far away from you in the game, but when it's close up, hence when the lighter is on, it'll show its eye. Inspect animation is the default. The light color is nil purple. When you turn it on, it'll make the nil dash sound, and when you turn it off, it'll do the nil kill sound. The flick, and this might be confusing, but when it's like turning on but isn't all the way on, that's the flick. And that'll just be like the nil ambience, like similar to the Mart. And the explode sound will be the redacted curse nil dash. And that's it for that one. Next up, we have the Skinwalker battery pack, and I'd like to apologize in advance for my horrible art. Like, this is just horrendous. I'm sorry you had to look at this. Anyway, the inspect animation the Skinwalker pack will, like, run, like the emote, and it'll play the run sound, like the music. When you throw a battery onto the ground, it'll, like, pop out of the pack, and the mini Skinwalker will run to the ground, and it will play the spawning in sound. And that's it for the battery pack. Next is the Flesh Bandage pack. And the Flesh Bandage. The inspect animation, the claw will reach out, or not the claw, the hand will reach out and infect your other hand, and then you will shake off the flesh, and during that animation, it'll play the moving sound for flesh. When you throw a bandage onto the ground, it'll like snap its fingers or like flick it off, and the bandage will fall into the ground, and it will play the infect sound. That's it for the Flesh Bandage pack, and now we're going to move to battle mode, where the Voidbreaker Sword Golden Blaster is the next skin. When you equip it, it'll hold up the sword and play the warning sound from Voidbreaker. The The inspect animation will hold it upwards with 2 hands and stab down, and it will play the sword spawning in sound. And when you shoot it or throw the sword, it will just play the void breaker attack sound. And that's it for that one. Next up, we have the ICBM flashlight. And for the inspect animation, you'll like throw it up into the air and it'll launch back down into your hand. And it will play the whole sequence of the ICBM attacking you. When you toggle the flashlight, it'll play the beep sound, like just one of the beeps when it's attacking you. The print on the wall will be the indicator that shows up around the player, and the color will be the red from the indicator. And for the chromas, and this is my personal favorite chroma, we have the catalyst chroma. And here's the design for that one. The inspect animation, you throw it up and the arm will reach back down, and we'll play the catalyst arm sequence. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if that has a sound. I could find like 0 references for this, because Catalyst is so hard to get in the actual game. Toggle sound will be Catalyst scream. The light print will be the arm indicator, and it will be the shade of black that's used in the arm. Next up, we have the bell glow stick. The inspect animation is just the default one. When you crack the glow stick, it'll play the bell despawn sound. When you throw it, it'll play the bell spawn in sound, and then when it hits the ground, it'll ring. This is definitely one of my favorite ideas for the, in sound ways. And the last one, back to battle mode, is the Springer boxing gloves. When you throw a punch, it'll play the Springer landing sound. When you land a punch, it'll play the Springer kill sound, like the glass shattering. And it'll emit a shockwave out to knock that player back. The inspect animation will hit the springers together, and it emits a shockwave and plays the spring-loaded landing sound, the spring-loaded curse. And that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. I may or may not update this when patch 5 Nullscape comes out. Not really sure. I already spent a couple weeks making this, even though the art looks shit. It took a lot of time to actually do this. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, and if you're on mobile and this video is new, please hit the hype button, as that one will really help me out a lot, since I'm a small YouTuber and have no subscribers ever at all. Anyway, I will do a Nullscape gameplay video when patch 5 comes out. And as for my other videos, I honestly just don't know what to record, so that's why I haven't posted. Anyway, I'd like to thank you again for watching. It really means a lot. And,